Imagine waking up each day feeling more grounded, focused, and connected, not just to your goals, but to the people and world around you. What if 7 simple habits, inspired by the wisdom of ancient Stoics and some of the greatest thinkers in history, could help you achieve that sense of balance and fulfillment? In this journey, we'll uncover practical, life-changing habits rooted in philosophy, science, and the lives of remarkable historical figures. From the power of gratitude to the freedom of letting go, these 7 practices will show you how to face challenges with courage, live with intention, and cultivate a life of joy and purpose. So, whether you're seeking mental clarity, emotional resilience, or just a little peace in a chaotic world, these habits are your blueprint for a better life, starting today. Ready to take the first step? Let's begin. Now, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, make sure to like the video and hit that subscribe button. Only 15% of my audience is currently subscribed, so if these insights resonate with you, I'd love for you to join our community and turn on the notification bell to stay updated. Gratitude, the foundation of a better life. Gratitude is one of the simplest yet most transformative practices you can adopt to improve your life instantly. It is the art of recognizing and appreciating the good things in your life, no matter how small or grand they may seem. But gratitude is more than just a fleeting feeling. It is a habit that rewires your mind, shifts your perspective, and fundamentally changes how you experience the world. Why is gratitude so powerful? Modern psychology tells us that our brains have a natural negativity bias. This means we're hardwired to focus on threats, challenges, and what's missing in our lives. While this bias was useful for our survival in prehistoric times, it can make us chronically dissatisfied in today's world. Gratitude counters this negativity bias by redirecting your focus toward what is working, what is good, and what you already have. Studies have shown that practicing gratitude can lower stress levels, improve mental health, and even strengthen your immune system. Gratitude reduces anxiety and depression by helping you step out of the cycle of rumination, when your mind gets stuck on problems or worries, and into a more balanced state of awareness. Gratitude is deeply rooted in ancient philosophy, especially Stoicism. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, often reflected on gratitude in his personal writings. Despite bearing the immense weight of ruling an empire, Marcus began many of his journal entries with reflections on what he appreciated, whether it was the advice of his mentors, the loyalty of his allies, or even small pleasures in nature. In his meditations, Marcus wrote, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love." This simple exercise grounded him, allowing him to focus on his responsibilities without becoming overwhelmed by the pressures of leadership. Gratitude was not merely a passive sentiment for the Stoics, it was a conscious, active practice. Another figure who exemplified the power of gratitude was Theodore Roosevelt, the 26th President of the United States. Roosevelt faced enormous challenges throughout his life, from debilitating childhood illnesses to personal tragedies, including the loss of his first wife and mother on the same day. Yet he remained one of history's most energetic, optimistic leaders. Roosevelt found gratitude in nature, family, and his mission to serve the public. His daily habit of reflecting on the blessings of his life kept him motivated, even during moments of great hardship. He famously said, "Do what you can, with what you have, where you are." This philosophy is rooted in gratitude, an acknowledgement of what you already possess and how you can use it to create meaningful change. Here's how you can incorporate gratitude into your daily routine. 1. Morning reflection. Upon waking, take a few minutes to identify 3 things you are grateful for. These could be as simple as the bed you slept in, the warmth of sunlight streaming through your window, or the opportunity to start a new day. Second, gratitude journal. Keep a small notebook where you write down your daily reflections. Writing helps solidify these thoughts in your mind and gives you a record to look back on during tougher times. 3. Express gratitude to others. Take a moment to thank someone in your life, whether it's a friend, colleague, or family member, for something they've done. Gratitude shared is gratitude multiplied. When you practice gratitude, you train your brain to focus on the positives. Over time, you'll notice that your perspective on life shifts. Instead of feeling consumed by what you lack or fear, you'll start seeing abundance, opportunities, and joy in the everyday moments. Imagine that life is like a garden. Every morning, gratitude is the sunlight that nourishes the flowers. Without it, the garden remains in shadow, and its beauty is hidden. Let gratitude illuminate your day, allowing you to see and appreciate what's already blooming around you. Negative visualization. Embrace what could go wrong. At first glance, the idea of negative visualization might seem counterintuitive. Why would anyone want to imagine bad things happening? Yet this Stoic practice is one of the most effective ways to prepare your mind for life's uncertainties while increasing your appreciation for what you have. What is negative visualization? Negative visualization involves imagining potential challenges, losses, or obstacles in your life. This might sound like inviting negativity into your mind, but the intention is quite the opposite. By mentally rehearsing worst-case scenarios, you can 1. Strengthen your resilience. 2. Prepare yourself emotionally for hardships. 3. Deepen your gratitude for what you have. The practice is rooted in the Stoic principle of premeditatio malorum, which translates to the premeditation of evils. By contemplating potential losses, whether it's losing a job, a loved one, or a cherished possession, you prepare yourself to face life's inevitable challenges with greater composure. Seneca, one of the most famous Stoic philosophers, was a strong advocate of negative visualization. He believed that fear of the unknown often magnifies suffering. In his letters he advised, "He robs present ills of their power, who has perceived their coming beforehand." For Seneca, the act of imagining misfortune wasn't about becoming pessimistic. It was about stripping fear of its ability to surprise or paralyze you. When you visualize potential losses or hardships, you're better equipped to navigate them calmly if they occur. The practice of negative visualization wasn't confined to philosophers. Roman generals routinely employed this technique before entering battle. They would consider the worst outcomes, defeat, betrayal, or the loss of soldiers, and prepare their strategies accordingly. By facing these fears in advance, they could approach the battlefield with clarity and confidence. One such general was Julius Caesar. Before making the fateful decision to cross the Rubicon, a move that would lead to civil war and forever change Roman history, Caesar carefully weighed the consequences of failure. His ability to confront these possibilities head-on allowed him to act decisively, ultimately shaping his legacy. Here's a simple way to start practicing this powerful habit. 1. Set aside time. Dedicate 5 to 10 minutes each day to this exercise. 2. Identify a key aspect of your life. Think about something you deeply value, such as your health, a loved one, or a professional goal. 3. Imagine its absence. Visualize what life would be like if that thing were lost. What emotions would you feel? How would you cope? What steps could you take to rebuild or adapt? 4. Reflect on its value. After imagining the loss, return to the present and appreciate that this aspect of your life is still here. Notice how much more precious it feels. Negative visualization reduces fear by normalizing it. When you familiarize yourself with the idea of potential setbacks, they lose their power to destabilize you. Instead of living in fear of the unknown, you develop a sense of calm preparedness. Additionally, the practice deepens your appreciation for the present, as it reminds you not to take anything for granted. Life is like sailing on an open sea. Negative visualization is the act of studying the clouds and winds, preparing for storms before they arrive. When the waves rise, you won't be caught off guard. You'll have your sails ready. Gratitude and negative visualization might seem like contrasting practices. One focuses on the positives, while the other confronts the negatives. Yet they are deeply complementary. Together, they form a balanced foundation for emotional resilience and personal growth. As you begin incorporating these habits into your life, you'll notice a profound shift in how you view your circumstances. Gratitude opens your eyes to the abundance already around you, while negative visualization strengthens your ability to face life's uncertainties without fear. 3. Do one thing that scares you. He who is brave is free. Seneca. Fear is a natural part of life. It signals uncertainty and risk, two things that the human mind instinctively avoids. Yet, as the Stoics and countless great thinkers have taught us, courage is not the absence of fear, but the ability to act despite it. What if every day you did one thing that scared you? How would that change the way you see the world and yourself? Consider the story of Theodore Roosevelt. As a child, Roosevelt was frail, asthmatic, and plagued by physical weakness. Yet, instead of succumbing to his condition, he chose to challenge it. He trained rigorously, engaging in strenuous activities that terrified him, like boxing and hunting. By consistently stepping out of his comfort zone, Roosevelt transformed himself into the epitome of rugged masculinity and resilience. His do-it-anyway attitude became a defining trait, shaping his approach to life and leadership. This practice isn't about recklessly throwing yourself into dangerous situations. Instead, it's about identifying fears that hold you back from growth and meeting them head-on. Whether it's public speaking, initiating a tough conversation, or attempting something new, the act of confronting fear strengthens your resolve. How does this make life better? Fear often exaggerates the stakes of any challenge, creating an outsized mental obstacle. By regularly confronting what scares you, you develop a deeper understanding of your capabilities. Over time, the things that once seemed daunting lose their power over you, and you unlock a confidence that extends into every aspect of your life. Historical example. When Mahatma Gandhi began his work as a lawyer in South Africa, he was paralyzed by fear during his first courtroom case. He barely managed to utter a word, but instead of retreating, he took this failure as an opportunity to grow, eventually becoming one of history's most fearless advocates for justice. Stoic metaphor. Fear is like a shadow cast by a small object in a bright light. The closer you get to it, the smaller it becomes until it vanishes entirely. Each time you face your fears, you diminish their ability to control you. 4. Take control of the morning. When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love. Marcus Aurelius. The way you begin your day sets the tone for everything that follows. While most people wake up and immediately reach for their phones, reacting to notifications and emails, a mindful morning routine is about creating space to prepare yourself mentally, emotionally, and physically for the day ahead. Start small. Begin your day with 5 minutes of quiet reflection, gratitude, or journaling. Add stretches or a brisk walk to awaken your body. The point is not to overcomplicate your mornings, but to design them with intention. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor, was a master of the purposeful morning. Despite the immense pressures of running an empire, he would spend his mornings in quiet contemplation, reminding himself of his duty, his values, and the challenges he might face. This practice grounded him, allowing him to approach his responsibilities with clarity and calm. Modern psychology supports this practice. Studies show that having a consistent morning routine reduces decision fatigue and enhances productivity. By starting your day proactively, you build momentum that carries into your tasks, relationships, and goals. A structured morning puts you in control. Instead of reacting to external pressures, you set the agenda. This intentionality reduces stress, improves focus, and creates a sense of accomplishment before the day has even begun. Benjamin Franklin began each day by asking himself, "What good shall I do this day?" This simple question guided his actions and helped him align his mornings with his values, making him one of the most productive and influential figures in history. A ship that sets sail without a compass risks aimlessly drifting. Your morning is that compass, guiding you toward a purposeful day. 5. Reflect on the day with an evening review. I will keep constant watch over myself and, most usefully, will put each day up for review. Seneca. As your day comes to a close, how often do you reflect on what you've achieved, learned, or experienced? An evening review is one of the most powerful habits for personal growth. It's a chance to celebrate your wins, learn from your mistakes, and prepare for a better tomorrow. Seneca, the Roman philosopher, advocated for this practice in his writings. Each night, he would ask himself, "What bad habit have I cured today? What temptations have I resisted? What virtue have I acquired?" This nightly introspection wasn't about self-criticism, but self-improvement. By consistently reviewing his actions, Seneca ensured that he remained aligned with his values. To start your evening review, write down or mentally reflect on 3 things. 1. What went well today? 2. What could I have done better? 3. What am I grateful for? This practice is deeply grounding. It allows you to course correct without guilt and to end the day with a sense of closure. Reflection creates self-awareness, which is the foundation of meaningful growth. By acknowledging your successes and learning from your missteps, you build a mindset of continuous improvement. It also promotes better sleep, as the act of reviewing and resolving the day's events calms the mind. Thomas Edison kept detailed journals where he reflected on his experiments, failures, and successes. This habit not only fueled his creativity, but also helped him persist in the face of countless challenges, leading to groundbreaking innovations. The day is a garden. Evening reflection is the act of tending to it, removing weeds, nurturing growth, and ensuring tomorrow's blooms are brighter. 6. Serve someone selflessly. What we do for ourselves dies with us. What we do for others and the world remains and is immortal. Albert Pine. Service to others is one of the most fulfilling actions you can take. Whether it's helping a stranger, listening to a friend, or volunteering for a cause, acts of kindness connect us to our shared humanity. For the Stoics, this wasn't just a moral duty. It was an essential part of living a virtuous life. Marcus Aurelius believed that humans are like limbs of the same body, meant to work together for the greater good. Serving others wasn't about grand gestures, but small, consistent actions that uplifted those around him. Think about a time when someone helped you unexpectedly. How did it make you feel? When you serve others, you not only brighten their day, but also foster your own sense of purpose and well-being. Research shows that altruism releases oxytocin, the feel-good hormone, which reduces stress and enhances happiness. Helping others creates a ripple effect. It improves relationships, strengthens communities, and gives you a sense of meaning. In a world that often feels disconnected, service bridges the gaps and reminds us that we're all in this together. Mother Teresa dedicated her life to serving the poorest and most vulnerable. Her selfless actions inspired millions and demonstrated the profound impact of small, consistent acts of kindness. Kindness is like a flame. It doesn't diminish by sharing but grows brighter, lighting the way for others. By incorporating these practices into your daily routine, facing your fears, mastering your mornings, reflecting on your day, and serving others, you build mental strength and resilience. These habits, rooted in ancient wisdom and proven by history, equip you to navigate life's challenges with clarity, courage, and purpose. As you move forward, remember, each day is an opportunity. These small steps, repeated consistently, lead to profound transformation. Now some exciting news. Our channel now offers a live stream, streaming Stoic wisdom and insights around the clock. Plus, by joining our members club, you'll unlock exclusive benefits, deeper content dives, and personal insights. Join us on this journey, and let's build a meaningful life together. And I also humbly ask you to leave a comment, as it helps my channel immensely. If you do not know what to comment, just write "better every day" so I know you reached this far. And don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. Also, I've linked some books on Stoicism that helped me become the man I am today, and will also help you achieve a Stoic mindset. 7. Let go of what you can't control. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Marcus Aurelius. One of the most liberating lessons from Stoic philosophy is the dichotomy of control. The Stoics taught that life becomes infinitely easier when you distinguish between what is within your power and what isn't. By focusing only on the former, you free yourself from the anxiety and frustration caused by futile attempts to control the uncontrollable. Every day, life presents situations that can provoke stress or irritation, a delayed train, a rude comment, or an unexpected setback. Yet these events themselves aren't inherently distressing. It's our interpretation and reaction to them that determines how they affect us. Imagine a storm raging outside. You cannot stop the rain or wind, but you can choose to stay dry by taking shelter. The Stoics believed the same principle applies to life's challenges. While you cannot control external circumstances, you can always control your response. How to practice this daily? 1. When faced with a frustrating situation, pause and ask, "Is this within my control?" 2. If the answer is no, focus on managing your reaction instead of the situation itself. 3. Practice reframing the narrative. Instead of seeing the event as a problem, view it as an opportunity to practice patience or resilience. By letting go of what you can't control, you reduce unnecessary stress and preserve your energy for things that truly matter. This shift in focus fosters inner peace, clarity, and emotional resilience. Nelson Mandela spent 27 years in prison, an experience that could have easily broken his spirit. Instead, he chose to focus on his inner freedom, refusing to let his captors dictate his sense of purpose. His ability to control his response to injustice inspired a global movement for equality and forgiveness. Life is a river. You cannot control its flow, but you can choose to navigate its currents with grace. 8. Cultivate mindfulness and presence. Do not let your life be stolen by the future, nor squandered in regret for the past. Seneca. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to live on autopilot, constantly distracted by what's next or what has already passed. The practice of mindfulness, bringing your full attention to the present moment, is a powerful antidote to this. Mindfulness helps you fully experience life as it unfolds, rather than being consumed by worry or regret. Stoicism and Buddhism both emphasize the importance of living in the present. Seneca warned against pre-grieving losses or anxiously anticipating the future, arguing that such habits rob us of life's richness. Similarly, Marcus Aurelius reminded himself to be content to live the smallest part of life and let reason rule. Daily mindfulness practices. 1. Take 5 minutes each day to focus on your breath. Observe the sensations of each inhale and exhale without judgment. 2. Engage fully in one activity, whether it's eating, walking, or talking with a loved one, by putting away distractions and giving it your undivided attention. 3. Reflect on a moment of beauty in your day, a sunrise, a kind word, or the warmth of a cup of tea. Mindfulness reduces stress, enhances focus, and deepens your connection with the world around you. By anchoring yourself in the present, you cultivate gratitude and joy, even in the simplest moments. Thich Nhat Hanh, a Vietnamese Buddhist monk, popularized mindfulness as a path to inner peace. His teaching, "Walk as if you are kissing the earth with your feet," reflects the transformative power of being fully present in each step. The present moment is like a clear spring. It refreshes and sustains you, but only if you drink from it. 9. Practice self-compassion. Don't treat yourself as if you were your own enemy. Marcus Aurelius. We are often our own harshest critics. Mistakes and failures can trigger spiraling thoughts of self-doubt. But what if, instead of berating yourself, you extended the same kindness you would offer to a friend? Self-compassion is not about excusing bad behavior, but about recognizing your humanity and treating yourself with understanding. The Stoics valued self-improvement, but also understood the importance of balance. Marcus Aurelius acknowledged his own shortcomings with humility, seeing them as opportunities for growth rather than reasons for despair. Similarly, Seneca advised practicing forgiveness, not just for others, but for oneself. Daily acts of self-compassion. 1. When you make a mistake, pause and remind yourself, "I'm human, and humans are imperfect." 2. Write down one thing you did well each day, no matter how small. 3. Replace self-criticism with constructive self-reflection. Instead of saying, "I'm terrible at this," try, "How can I improve?" Self-compassion builds resilience, enhances emotional well-being, and fosters a healthier relationship with yourself. It allows you to learn from your mistakes without being paralyzed by them. Eleanor Roosevelt, often plagued by self-doubt, overcame it through practices of self-compassion and reflection. Her ability to forgive herself and persist despite criticism made her one of history's most influential figures. A tree with strong roots sways in the wind, but does not break. Self-compassion strengthens your inner foundation, allowing you to weather life's storms. 10. Align actions with values. Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be one. Marcus Aurelius. Clarity of values is essential for a meaningful life. Your values act as a compass, guiding your decisions and actions. Yet, in the chaos of daily life, it's easy to lose sight of what truly matters. Aligning your actions with your core values creates a sense of purpose and integrity. Stoicism teaches that virtue is the highest good. For the Stoics, this meant living with wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. By consistently aligning their actions with these principles, they cultivated lives of moral clarity and inner peace. How to align actions with values daily. 1. Begin each day by identifying one action you can take to embody your values. 2. When faced with a decision, ask yourself, does this align with who I want to be? 3. Reflect on your actions in the evening and assess whether they matched your intentions. Living in alignment with your values eliminates inner conflict and regret. It provides a sense of direction and fulfillment, even in challenging times. Mahatma Gandhi's unwavering commitment to non-violence and truth guided his every action. By aligning his life with his values, he inspired a nation and left a legacy of moral leadership. Values are like the North Star. They provide direction in the darkest nights, ensuring you stay on course. Deepening emotional resilience through mindfulness, self-compassion, and value-driven living equips you to navigate life with greater ease and integrity. These practices help you build an unshakable inner foundation, ensuring that external chaos cannot disrupt your inner peace. 11th, serve someone selflessly. What is the essence of life? To serve others and do good. Aristotle. At the heart of human connection lies service. When you help someone without expecting anything in return, you cultivate empathy, strengthen relationships, and experience profound fulfillment. This simple act of giving aligns with Stoic and Buddhist philosophies, both of which emphasize compassion and communal living. Service doesn't have to be grand. It could be as simple as listening to a friend, helping a colleague, or performing a small act of kindness for a stranger. These gestures ripple outward, creating a more harmonious and compassionate world. Daily acts of selfless service. 1. Offer a compliment or encouragement to someone in need of support. 2. Volunteer your time or resources to a cause you care about. 3. Perform a random act of kindness. Pay for someone's coffee, hold a door open, or write a thank you note. Service shifts your focus from inward struggles to outward impact. It fosters gratitude, deepens connections, and reminds you of the shared humanity that binds us all. Mother Teresa's life exemplified the power of selfless service. By dedicating herself to caring for the poorest and most vulnerable, she transformed lives and inspired millions around the globe. Kindness is like a fire. It warms both the giver and the receiver without losing its flame. 12. Reflect on the day with an evening review. I will keep constant watch over myself and, most usefully, will put each day up for review. Seneca reflection is a cornerstone of personal growth. At the end of each day, taking a few moments to evaluate your actions, thoughts, and experiences can illuminate patterns and opportunities for improvement. Evening reflection helps you celebrate progress and identify areas for growth without judgment. The Stoics believed in consistent self-assessment. By examining your behavior and intentions daily, you cultivate self-awareness and align more closely with your values. How to practice? Evening reflection. 1. Ask yourself 3 questions each evening. Oh, what went well today? Oh, what could I have done better? Oh, what did I learn? 2. Write your answers in a journal to track your growth over time. 3. Use reflection as an opportunity to set intentions for the next day. Evening reflection creates a cycle of continuous improvement. By addressing challenges constructively, you wake up with clarity and purpose, ready to tackle the day ahead. Benjamin Franklin famously ended each day with the question, "What good have I done today?" This habit helped him maintain focus and accountability, contributing to his success as a statesman, inventor, and philosopher. The day is a canvas, and reflection is the artist stepping back to see the bigger picture. 13. Seek knowledge and embrace. Lifelong learning. An unexamined life is not worth living. Socrates. Learning isn't confined to classrooms. It's a lifelong journey that keeps your mind sharp, your perspectives broad, and your life enriched. Whether through reading, engaging in meaningful conversations, or exploring new skills, the pursuit of knowledge helps you grow and adapt to life's complexities. The Stoics placed great value on wisdom as a guiding virtue. They believed that understanding the world and oneself was key to living a fulfilled life. By actively seeking knowledge, you build the tools needed to navigate challenges with grace and insight. How to embrace lifelong learning. 1. Dedicate 15 to 30 minutes each day to reading or listening to something that challenges your thinking. 2. Ask questions during conversations and genuinely listen to others' perspectives. 3. Explore a new hobby or skill that sparks your curiosity. Learning enhances your adaptability, confidence, and creativity. It also fosters humility, reminding you that there is always more to understand. Leonardo da Vinci embodied the spirit of lifelong learning. His insatiable curiosity and relentless pursuit of knowledge in art, science, and engineering made him one of history's greatest polymaths. Knowledge is a lantern. It doesn't eliminate darkness, but provides light to guide your path. 14. Practice forgiveness. To forgive is to set a prisoner free and discover that the prisoner was you. Lewis B. Smedes. Forgiveness is a gift you give yourself. Holding on to resentment is like carrying a heavy burden. It drains your energy and clouds your spirit. Letting go of anger and grudges doesn't mean condoning wrongs. It means choosing peace over bitterness. The Stoics encouraged forgiveness as a rational and virtuous response to the imperfections of others. Marcus Aurelius advised reminding oneself, we are all made for cooperation, like feet, like hands, like eyelids. How to practice forgiveness. 1. When someone wrongs you, try to understand their perspective. Empathy can dissolve anger. 2. Write a letter expressing your feelings, even if you don't send it. This can help release pent-up emotions. 3. Remind yourself that forgiveness is for your benefit, not theirs. Forgiveness frees you from the emotional weight of anger and resentment, creating space for joy and emotional clarity. Nelson Mandela forgave his captors after decades of imprisonment, choosing reconciliation over vengeance. His forgiveness was a cornerstone of South Africa's transition from apartheid to democracy. Forgiveness is like untying a knot. You free yourself from its constriction. 15. Find joy in the small things. Happiness and freedom begin with a clear understanding of one principle. Some things are within your control, and some things are not. Epictetus. In the quest for big achievements, it's easy to overlook the simple joys of daily life. A warm cup of tea, a smile from a stranger, or the sound of birdsong. Cultivating an appreciation for these moments enriches your life and grounds you in gratitude. The Stoics believed that contentment comes from valuing what you already have, rather than constantly chasing more. By finding beauty and joy in the ordinary, you anchor yourself in the present and cultivate a lasting sense of well-being. Daily practices for finding joy. 1. Take a moment each day to savor something small, a meal, a conversation, or a walk in nature. 2. Keep a joy journal to record moments that made you smile or brought peace. 3. Share your gratitude and joy with others, spreading positivity. Focusing on small joys reduces stress, improves emotional health, and creates a mindset of abundance rather than scarcity. Helen Keller, despite her physical limitations, found immense joy in nature, learning, and human connection. Her ability to appreciate life's simplest pleasures inspired millions. Small joys are like stars in the night sky. They may seem distant, but they light up the darkness. Now, my closing thoughts. By integrating these practices into your daily life, you can cultivate emotional resilience, deepen your relationships, and foster a sense of purpose and fulfillment. The wisdom of Stoicism and other philosophies offers timeless guidance, reminding us that true happiness lies not in external achievements, but in how we navigate each moment. Which of these habits will you try today? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more life-changing insights inspired by ancient wisdom and modern science. Happiness is not a destination, but a way of living. Begin the journey now. Now, if any part of this message has been helpful to you, leave us your like and comment, helping the algorithm recommend it to someone who needs it at this time. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss new videos. And if you look through the videos we've already uploaded, you're sure to find something to take with you. Have a good day.